Welcome back everybody to another episode of City Skylines with me, Vapor, and we're going to continue working with our beach. I kind of dramatically ended the last episode with just putting the beach in, but we're going to continue with it. I'm going to make a few tweaks here and here. I'm probably going to put a little bit of land here, like a little bit of a peninsula, just because the flow of the water is coming this way, so I think it could cause us some problems in the long run, but I'm quite happy with the level of the beach. I think it most probably is okay. So what we're going to do is, I've been toying around with different ideas. Now if we switch to, where is it? I haven't played for a little while, so probably going to forget things. Here we go. Yeah, so I've been toying with these ideas of having like a tram network next to a road. Much like this. So I'm thinking of putting that along the front, so we got the tram coming up and down. There's a place in the UK that has something like that. It's called Blackpool. It's it's not exactly the most beautiful of places. The beach and the water are not very nice, but the general idea is the same. So we're going to have to put different crossings and things like that in, which will make it a bit more interesting. So I think this is what we're going to mirror. The only problem is I want to put in one of these like sunken walls just along the front, along here. Now the only problem with that is I need a road, but I don't want a road on that side, so I don't know if it will actually attach just to the tram road, so we will see, because there's obviously roads that vehicles can go down, but I'm thinking just a tram track, so let's see what happens. And the other downside is I want a path, so I'm not quite sure how we're going to accomplish this, but we're going to have a go and see what happens. Okay, so first off, we need to see, it won't attach to that. I mean, I could use this one, but it just doesn't look as nice. The other option would be, where is it? I think it might be in here, yeah. Is that we use the key wall that comes with the game, but obviously it only works along the water side, and we get the key wall anarchy, which will allow us to place it pretty much anywhere. I don't think, yeah, it's not going to let us do it here. That might be the better option. So what we could just potentially do is, if we just place everything in except the actual wall to go along the side, and we'll see if we can figure that out. Maybe just using some different mods. So we want the tram to literally go down the entire coast, but I'm going to set it back a little bit because we do need our pathway. So we will kind of go, whoops, camera a little bit weird there. I'll leave a gap so I can do a proper curve. Now I'm tempted at some point, that might be a good area, or maybe even here, to have the tram going up and over or down and under, because I want to kind of break the wall off and have like just a bit where you could actually drive in, because some of the buildings require roads, so I need to kind of figure out how we'll do that as well. So let's kind of put one here. Does that look okay? Do I need to? No, I think we're fine with that. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a bit of a curve in here, I think. Beautiful. So this bit, I think, yeah, we will lower it down and have some roads, but how do we do the tram? I wonder. And it is on a curve as well. But do we? Because we can send it up. Would that look really bizarre? Turn this off. That is the question. That's a bit steep as well. Let's take some of this away. I wonder. I'm just wondering if we should send it down, because what I'm thinking is we have the where are they? These roads. Well, I can run that through here quite easily now. Is it raining? Because it looks rather shiny. And that will allow us to place some of the buildings that need to be kind of attached to the water. So, where are they? These things. Although I can place them, they still need vehicles to come to them. So I'm wondering if we do it that way, or if we, like I say, go underneath. Let me know what you think, because I'm not too sure how to deal with that. We can go down and up again. Or we could put the road going up over. Or we could just have the road coming in from a completely different direction. Let me know what you think though, because I'm a little bit stumped on that one. Okay, so now we need some road, and we will probably go with, what did we use here? Yeah, the 6 lane probably makes sense, because we will have a lot of traffic. I need to actually download some different roads as well. I've seen there's various things on the workshop. Actually, we need path first, don't we? Come on. Get it together now. Allow me. There we go. So we need to angle this again, just like the other one. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to work 100%. I did try it over here, but not on such a grand scale. And we will have to come in and delete some of these roads as well. Just because we need to put the crossings in. But I think we should be okay. I think this will work nicely, and then we can really turn this into like a tourist area, because we're going to unlock one of the airports shortly. I think next time we level up with people, and it'll give us something extra to do, something like proper to focus on as well, because I do get distracted quite easily. Put the pathway here. You see, that's the other thing as well. It's going to disrupt the pathway. I think there's got to be a better way of doing this. There really has to be. It can't just be like that. I'm almost certain of it. Maybe I'll get inspiration at some point. But again, if you guys have some ideas, that would be even better. Oh, this is going to look quite good, I think. I think we're on to something here. This one here. I won't do all of this right now, because it will take time, but we'll get some of it going. I do have the mod that allows me to put. That got a bit weird, it did, didn't it? To put crossings wherever I want, so I could do that instead of putting the bridges across, but they will generate traffic lights, which I don't actually want. As you can tell, I've still got my cold. Oh, it won't go away. Right, okay. I think that. Let's have a look at night time because of the lights. Oh wow, that will look so nice once all the buildings are in and things. Oh, it is raining. Look, it is very well lit up. We definitely need a beach wall. Let's get it down here. But that also means now we probably need, did I do it on that side? Yeah, we need, not necessarily all the way along, because we probably want to put some buildings in here as well. Not too many buildings though, because I don't want people stopping and starting everywhere. So this, like, beachfront will probably have another road kind of going somewhere along here. Kind of mirroring, put my teeth and try that one again. Kind of mirroring it a little bit. So we can kind of have decorations, and we can just have the odd road kind of turning off. Might even be a one-way road, so does that generate traffic lights? Yes, it does. What happens if I make it one way? Aha! No traffic lights. But it has traffic lights on the opposite way. That might work. We might be able to work with that. Because then we won't have loads of traffic coming down here and starting. It'll stop in here. We might need to set that a little bit further back though. It doesn't necessarily need to be a 4-lane road. We might even get away with a normal road. Perhaps if I turn the upgrade tool off. Let's see. Because the big buildings, well, they really need that big road. So we're going to try and get as many pedestrians through here via buses and trams and things like that. And even the railway, because we will be using that. I think this might work. This is all very experimental, by the way. I'm not really 100% sure what I'm doing. Well, I am. I know what I'm doing, but I'm not too sure if it's going to work. I have the vision in my mind. Now, was that stop the traffic lights? Yes. See, that's what I was interested in. What was if we do it coming back the opposite direction? Might put some on this side. Yeah. That's not too bad, though, is it? I think we can live with that. Okay. What else? I might actually double up the path on this side. So I think that will add greater effect, personally. Bendy tool. See if we can get this to work nicely, and it does. Fantastic. We might even put an extra pedestrian path on that side as well. As I think. I don't like what's happened there. Let's try that again. There we go. Because if there's anything I've learnt so far is that they like to walk. They will literally walk anywhere. So if you put the pathways in, they will use them. The real test is going to be is actually to test this out and see if it works. So if we do some high density commercial just along here, and we put a zone in, like so. Oops, done that wrong. There we are. And we make this zone a, what have we got here? Tourism and leisure. So, nightlife, relaxation, okay. Hotel accommodations, restaurants and other activities. I think that would make more sense. How is that even building with no road connection? Seriously? We also need some water, don't we? Can we get that across here? Ah, yes we can. Excellent. And we will need some power as well. Even though we don't need water here, we'll put it in. Power. No, we'll just do this for the moment. Because it's only a test, just to see what we're doing will actually work properly. There we go. And if we just drag a single road, oh, we've got the railway track here. This is going to be interesting. How are we going to get this to work? I could just cop out and kind of do it like this. And come across from this side. Alright, we need to come across. Yeah, don't judge me on this. This isn't the final product. This is just testing what we're doing. I want to see what it looks like before I really invest tons and tons of time into it. Okay, that'll allow people to come in from that direction. I could, actually, when I think about it, just remove the railway. There we are. So they can come in that way. And come in that way, they just can't leave. And that will cause a problem in itself. So, turn the snap tool off. Page down. There we go. Although it should be one way realistically, shouldn't it? But that's alright. Okay, so let's see what these buildings look like. I might even need to get some different ones. Let's remove this in the background as well, because we don't need this anymore. Oh, yeah, in there. Come on. silly thing when you place so many different props down it. It's a lot to delete. And at least it isn't flashing that message up saying, are you sure you wish to delete it? 'Cause that would make it even more tedious. I think that will look quite nice. Depends how it'll handle the traffic. I'm not sure, but I think doing something like this will work. The only thing we've not tried yet is... Where are they now? Yes, I remembered first time. He's putting the pathways. Now, can pedestrians walk across here? That is something I'm not really sure of. Do they walk across or would they have to go around? I think they'd have to go around, wouldn't they? Right, so let's just try this out. So let's delete the chunk of road here. Here, here. Might be a bit too close to the edge there, never mind. Is that about right? I think it might be. Just gotta make it look like it wouldn't be too high because some of these things don't half stretch out. They look very similar, but have we done it right? That's the question. Oh, I think we're bang on the money with that one. I guess we don't need to do it the opposite direction as well, but I think it looks better. For some reason, I don't know. Here comes a vehicle. That's not quite right. There we are. So if we then just connect that to there, I think that looks alright though. I'm quite happy with how that looks. And if we can do that every so often. Now the only thing is that people are going to run down the roads to use these crossings. Now I think that I can't remove them. I can add them in like that. Let's say that adds traffic lights. That's the only downside to it. I mean, I could remove the traffic lights, but geez, that could be absolutely chaotic. People are just going to get run over, aren't they? Oh, that bridge is not quite straight there, is it? I guess the land isn't level. Okay, well, we can fix that. That's not a problem. So I don't know what you guys think. Am I actually onto something here? Do you reckon this will work? We can start tidying it up. We might be better off the one by one. That was too small. Let's fill in some of these gaps. I think potentially we are onto a winner, especially from that kind of look and feel. Try and make things look as realistic as possible. I know there's still things I need to do elsewhere, like we need more houses and jobs and things like that. I get that, and we can do that in due course, but I think doing something like this, it's like a happy little distraction. Start to sound like Bob Ross there. Speaking of which, we could probably do with some happy little trees. But that's what I'm leaving this gap for here, I think. I think where the sun actually shines isn't that useful to me. I can change its position, but I think we're okay. There is some different roads as well, isn't there? So maybe if I download some road mods and get some of these that have bus lanes and taxi lanes and things. I don't believe there is one with a base game. I'll have to have a look in a second and see. And taxis are something I've not used yet, and I think they would be quite good in this area. Bus lanes. Now we can get them on the bigger roads, so it takes the trees away. That's the only thing. I like the trees. Can't win, can I? But I think, like places like that, the good thing is, if I get the right sort of parks, are they in here now? Well, because they're forever moving the damn things. If I get the right size park, I might even have to make some myself. I think it will look potentially good at the old golf course. Let's have a look. Oh, we got something for the beach, look. Oh, we've got some of these. Are these the snap 2 ones? Yeah, these ones snap to the road. They're quite useful. So we've got all sorts of stuff here that we can use. So it's a kind of car park. Some of them are just so big. Oh, that one's quite cool because you can just place it anywhere. Yeah, I think it might have to be, potentially. Although that might look quite cool. It's a bit big. Yeah, I might have to make some myself. Again, that one works as well. Let's have a look. Car parks might be the better choice though. I think because it's going to be a lot of vehicles and they'll just literally park down the side road. So I think, you know, those car parks might be the best thing to do. Let's get rid of that. And then the rest of it, in between, I can do some paths, some trees, some lights. Maybe even a canal. Ooh. I totally forgot we had those. Oh, we got all these things as well. A zoo? Holy moly. I forgot. You know, you just forget you have these things. I think I have to use some of these in here. Because remember, we wanted to build the space... put my teeth in the space centre. We got a beach resort. I have to use that as well. Oh my goodness. Stadiums. Yep. We got lots to do on this area. This is literally going to be like the entertainment area. Like I say, we'll start with the beach. I think that will look quite good. I'm not too sure if that's the right size road either. It depends how it copes with the traffic. It's interesting that it doesn't put any traffic lights on there though, because there will be cars coming this way. Yeah, they're using a car park, so that's worked. And we got our soul. I think it's a lifeguard, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got some of the props already. Wow. Well, I know we've not really accomplished much, but we've got the general idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this road off all the way along here and kind of replicate this. Still not sure about that area. I'll just put a normal track in first, and I'll need to get the mod that'll allow me to put the key wall anyway. So we can kind of come along here, I think. Then that'll kind of prepare us for the next episode. But yeah, I mean, I asked quite a few questions in there. I can't remember all of them. I think I know one of them was about this bridge and maybe even this road. What do you think? Is there a better way of doing it? Do you think this will work? Let me know in the comments, because I'm a little bit unsure. I know we're onto something here. I think this could really look good. But yeah, we've got to get the right things in. Damn, those buildings are freaking huge. So until next time, as always, take care.